In the film Signs, director M. Night Shyamalan delivers a powerful message about the importance of taking personal responsibility for our actions and choices, in the midst of a mysterious and supernatural event. Through the story of a former priest, Graham Hess, who is forced to confront his own beliefs and doubts in the wake of a series of inexplicable occurrences, the film challenges us to consider the nature of faith and the role that personal accountability plays in our lives. At the heart of Signs is the idea that there is more to the world than we can see or understand. As Hess struggles to make sense of the strange and terrifying events that are happening around him, he comes to realize that his worldview has been too limited. He has been living his life in a state of spiritual blindness, unable to see the signs that were all around him until they became impossible to ignore. Through his encounter with the supernatural, Hess undergoes a transformation that is both spiritual and psychological. He begins the film as a man who has lost his faith and his sense of purpose. He is a victim of his own circumstances, living in a state of emotional and spiritual paralysis. But as he confronts the reality of the situation he finds himself in, he begins to see the world in a new way. He becomes a man of action, a man who is willing to face his fears and do whatever it takes to protect his family. Hess's encounter with the supernatural also rekindles his faith and his sense of calling. He had left the ministry following the death of his wife, feeling that he could no longer believe in a benevolent God who would allow such a tragedy to happen. But as he experiences the signs and wonders that are taking place around him, he begins to see that there is a purpose to everything, even if he cannot fully understand it. He realizes that his faith is not something that can be explained or rationalized, but rather a matter of the heart. This transformation is symbolic of a larger truth that Signs is trying to convey, that there is more to life than what we can see or understand, and that faith and personal responsibility go hand in hand. Hess's encounter with the supernatural is a wake-up call, a reminder that there are forces at work in the world that are beyond our control, but that we still have a responsibility to respond to them in a meaningful way. In conclusion, Signs is a powerful and thought-provoking film that challenges us to embrace a more expansive and spiritual worldview. By emphasizing the importance of personal responsibility, faith, and the supernatural, it encourages us to take control of our lives and to embrace a deeper, more meaningful understanding of the world around us. It is a timely reminder that, no matter what challenges we may face, we always have the power to choose our own path, to create our own destiny, and to make a difference in the world. Thanks for listening to today's episode and see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.